awake, for morning in the bowl of night has flung the stone that puts the stars to flight. And lo, the hunter of the east has caught the Sultan's turret in a noose of light. Dreaming, when dawn's left hand lay in the sky, I heard a voice within the tavern cry, "Awake, my little ones, and fill the cup, before life's liquor in its cup runs dry." And, as the cock crew, those who stood before the tavern shouted, "Open then the door! You know how little while we have to wait. Who, once departed, may return no more. So come, fill the cup, and in the fire of spring the winter garment of repentance fling. The bird of time has but a little way to fly, and lo, the bird is on the wing. And look, 1,000 blossoms with the day woke, and 1,000 scattered into clay. And this first summer month that brings the rose shall take Khayyám and Khayyám away. But come with old Khayyám, and leave the lot of Khayyám and Khayyám forgot. Let rostrum lay about him as he will, or Hatim-tide Christ's supper, heed them not. With me, along some strip of herbage strewn, that just divides the desert from the sown, where name of slave or sultan scarce is known, and pity Sultan Mahmud on his throne. Here, with a loaf of bread beneath the bough, a flask of wine, a book of verse, and thou beside me, singing in wilderness, and wilderness were paradise now. Look to the rose that blows about us. Lo, laughing she says, into the world I go. At once the silken tassel of my purse tear, and its treasure on the garden's throw. The worldly hope men set their hearts upon turns ashes, or it prospers, and anon, like snow upon the desert's dusty face, alighting an hour or two, is gone. And those who husbanded the golden grain, and those who flung it to the winds like rain, alike to no such aureate earth transformed as, buried once, men want dug up again. Think, in this battered caravanserai, whose doorways are alternate night and day, how Sultan after Sultan in his pomp abode his hour or two, and went his way. I sometimes think that never blows the rose so red as where some buried Caesar bled, that every hyacinth the garden wears dropped in its lap from someone's lovely head. And this delightful herb, whose tender green pledges the river's lip on which we lean, lean upon it lightly, for who knows from what once lovely lip it springs unseen. Lo, some we loved, the loveliest and the best, that time and fate of all their vintage pressed. They drank their fill an hour or two before, and, one by one, crept silently to rest. And we, who now make merry in the room they left, and summer dresses in new bloom, must we ourselves beneath the couch of earth descend, ourselves to make a couch? For whom? But come with old Khayyám, and leave the wise to talk. One thing is certain, that time flies. One thing is certain, and the rest is lies. The rose that once has blown forever dies. There was a door to which I found no key. There was a veil through which I could not see. Some little talk there seemed a while of thee and me, and then no more with me or thee. And then to the rolling heaven itself I cried, asking, what lamp hath destiny to guide her little children, stumbling in the dark? And a blind understanding, heaven replied. 'Tis all a checkerboard of nights and days, where destiny with men for pieces plays, hither and thither moves and mates and slays, and one by one back in the cupboard lays. The moving finger writes, and, having writ, moves on. Nor all thy piety nor wit shall lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all thy tears wash out one word of it. One moment in annihilation's waste, one moment of the well of life to taste. The stars are setting and the caravan sets out for the dawn of nothing. Oh, make haste. And lately, by the tavern door again, came stealing through the dusk an angel shape, bearing a vessel on his shoulder, and he bade me take of it, taste of it, and 'twas the grape. So if the wine you drink, the lip you press, end in the nothing, all things end in yes, then fancy, while thou art but what thou shalt be, nothing. Thou shalt not be less. While the rose blows along the river brink, with old Khayyám the ruby drink, vintage drink, and when the angel with his darker draught draws up to thee, take that and do not shrink.